Now then, YouTube, last episode was a 1-1 draw with Chelsea. Edouard Mendy saving a penalty and 2 headers right at the end. It was very annoying. We've got Bournemouth away now, with the first team going out, and then we're going to put the second team out for Reading in the Cup. Then it's Colchester in the Cup as well. So, without further ado, let's get into it. The team's fully fit. I'm happy with that. Without further ado, let's do this. I think, to be fair, I know it's the semi-finals of a Carabao Cup, but the team I have, my second team, should be more than enough to deal with Reading. And if they're not, I'm going to be quite simply disgusted in them. So let's do it. Draw in the last episode against Chelsea. We got one at Stamford Bridge 1-1. We got one at Pride Park 1-1. Let's go back to winning ways today. Oh dear, Thomas Partey.
And they take on Derby County.
Well, let's just hope
João Palhinha is a good player to bring in if I can. Lovely from Contreras, so controlled. Oh, that's not. That's good from Jean Becker. Getting a bit too comfortable at the back there.
Could be their best chance. Just listen to that reaction.
Electing to cross into the centre.
Ugochukwu as an honor.
On a time for composure on the ball.
Lovely from Anana. Ugochukwu to Siankov.
So for Derby County,
Ugochukwu, I see what I'm trying there. Couldn't quite pull it off.
In the game against Chelsea. What do you expect on this occasion, Stuart?
Oh, Derek, big chance here.
Suarez. Last time he played, he was unbelievable against Newcastle. The video was called Super Suarez or Sensational Suarez. I can't remember what I called it, but I'll tell you what he was. He was exactly that. Love to see the same from him today.
As they keep the ball. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper.
Summit in the eye. Bournemouth have started okay. Let's get going. Ricky. Siankov. Ugochukwu.
The visitors will be thinking about claiming all 3 points here, Stuart. They do
Ball's
know
good.
That if results go their way, they could
Bois.
end the day at the site.
Bois touch isn't really.
Well, the fixtures are
Took
coming
it
thick and fast at the moment,
into a
but
bad
I have to
area
say
for
they're
himself.
a top-class team so far. They're certainly playing some very good football.
Moving the ball forward with purpose.
Santos, lovely.
Inside the box.
Ugochukwu looking for a long ball over to Siankov. Found him.
Could be useful.
Nusa was there. Ugochukwu has been beaten. A poor start from us, to be honest. Ricky, Siankov, Ugochukwu. I see that run being made by Dubois. Dubois! The ball was lovely. Dubois just about got to it, but the touch was a tad heavy. But fortunately, I couldn't not sprint onto that, or I wouldn't have got it in the first place.
You saw the situation developing.
Thomas Partey.
Who can he play it to?
Dubois. Nusa. Siankov. Ball in. Anana. Good play, well saved. Real first fluid motion movement in attack there from us.
And Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yes, it was a penalty for Arsenal. The confidence as he stepped up to take that penalty. He stroked it in the bottom corner. It's now 1-0 with 31 minutes played.
What a save from Jean Becker yet again. Keeps us in games. You always need a good goalkeeper, and well, he is just that.
Oxford. Well, they might be onto something.
What a lovely move. And Sean Becker with a different sort of stop, having to react quick.
Short corner favoured. He knows he's
Daniel Ricky. Lovely. Lovely.
And the counter-attack is on.
It's Nusa. Antonio Nusa.
Can he put them in front?
Dubois.
It was a wonderful chance.
strikes it, saved.
Still could put it away.
Noosa, and it's over, and it's Siankov, and it's in eventually. About the third or fourth attempt, but it is in the back of the net from Victor Siankov. And as I said, it's probably about 10, 12 videos ago now, he's changed and improved so much in the last couple of weeks. And such a joy to have him. That was Thomas Partey's drive, well saved. Out of the way, and Siankov drills it low into the near post gap, and he just squeezes it between the post and the keeper. Just clinical from Victor Siankov.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
Ricky Ugichukwu, Siankov, lovely.
And
Lovely.
1 minute of stoppage time has been
Siankov, here he
added.
comes.
Oh, the threat is there.
Balls into Dubois. And it was a good ball, to be fair.
The referee blows the whistle.
I can't quite
First
decide
foul
if it was
for
absolute
Chelsea, but
shit
clear
from
of the
Yannick
vitality.
Dubois, or if it was just a tad ahead of him, so he couldn't quite get the maximum contact that he wanted. Either way, should be scoring. Half time though, we are 1-0 up, that's all I can ask for.
Well, as
Second
they
half,
get
let's
the
go.
ball rolling again. Interesting to see how the second half pans out.
It's a fantastic tackle from Kleber Santos. And it's a throw in. Ricky does well.
Players waiting in the centre
Twice.
and lining it up. Oh goodness me, off the post. Not really what you want to see from your keeper. Well, negligence in front of goal.
Bloody hell.
No two ways about that.
Suarez.
Well, Leicester fans have been wondering, will the
Noosa.
deal go through? It is now official. They've got their man, Stuart.
Lovely ball from Noosa to Ricky. Cuts it
Cuts
back to Siankov. That's so poor from him. From what we've seen of him in the last couple of episodes,
Disappointing.
I expect better.
Marcus Tavernier. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Superb block on the back of the
Santos
ball
takes
from the
that off
flank.
him. Is Siankov.
Well, the away side haven't lost the
Take a
possession,
big
as you can
touch.
see, but
Chip it
that
into
won't
that
help
gap. That's shit. EA, you faggots. What you doing? Cruiser's going to have to go right back.
in deep areas. They've got forward with pace and
But you
with
see what I'm
numbers.
wanting there? The little dink into the middle where Yannick Dubois is running in that gap between the two defenders.
And
But
time
yeah,
for
you've
the
just
change
got their
now.
own agenda there. Dubois, really good
Bournemouth
pressing
throw coming up.
and lucky.
A sloppy pass.
Yannick Dubois,
Technique display.
no options,
Well, it might still work out
goes
for them.
alone.
And the keeper was
And then of
finally able
course,
to claim
keepers
it.
are broken.
Well, what a great piece of goalkeeping.
You are not
First
getting to
the
that.
save, and then the recovery. Brilliant from him.
Whoa! Bang! Yannick Dubois having none of that. He saw the ball landing and he was hitting it before the defender had opportunity to get in the way. And on the 66th minute, 16 for Yannick Dubois this season. Siankov got his goal, that time chipped it. He didn't connect with the header too well. After a little Dubois nudge, forced him to miss the header. Before the defender had a chance to come over, he has caught like as sweet as a nut on the volley and smashed it into the back of the the Bournemouth net. 2-0. Express players. Dubois, I don't want to risk him, you know what I mean. Arias can go on. The right for Noosa will bring off. Make all them subs, that'll do.
And the ball is
And that'll
moving
happen
again.
in the next
2-0
pause in
is how
play.
it stands.
To keep the clean sheet now would be lovely.
Well, Well, something has happened in the
Obviously, didn't
West
keep
Ham
clean sheet
game.
against Chelsea,
Let's
but
get
did keep
news
the
from
clean sheet
Alex.
in the previous
It's a second
game
goal for
against
West Ham
Newcastle. So
United.
two
It will
two
have
clean
got
sheets
to
out of 3
with 69
for
minutes
us is
played.
pretty good.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Could cross it in here. Surely.
But bullshit means we aren't going to keep that clean sheet.
Just yet.
Scripting has happened, as always, on this knobhead of a fucking game.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good. Which then
I'm going
makes
to say
the
noob,
finish
but
look easy. That's a decent
when the
goal,
fuck
that's
does
for
anyone
sure.
say that? João Becker should be second that. Second,
Well
mate,
underway again. It's a narrow
I can
2-1
only
lead
apologise for
as
the
things
absolute
stand.
retardedness coming out of my mouth.
Really showing off his wide range of
But
passing
yeah,
skills.
João Becker saves them most times, but yeah, today,
On
no.
the offensive. Well, disappointing end to the move.
Not having bullshit to end this game.
Into the last 15 minutes of action.
That is one thing I will. Fuck off.
They might be able to get in
No.
now. Oh, that was
Hold on,
begging
Becker.
to be put home.
That is one thing I will
The
say about
goal
this game
finds
that's
it.
infuriating me a bit. Lovely ball
This
from
is the home of live
Cruz,
football, we'll
and
have
now
live
is Joelinton.
coverage of the third round of the FA Cup for
Big
you.
chance here.
Ah yes! That's lovely. And that is the 3 points with the third goal. And Juan Arias. It's a lovely move. It's a lovely finish. And on the 10-minute mark remaining in this
Well,
game,
let's look at this again.
we've got a
The
lovely goal
speed
there.
of counter
The great
attack
ball
is
from
so
Sankov to
impressive.
Cruz.
And when he gets
Cruz
into
to
it, he
Joelinton.
decides to go for
And
power.
it's
It's a really
Joelinton
emphatic
playing it
finish.
to
Gives the keeper no
Juan
choice.
Arias with the crossfield pass on his not preferred side. He usually plays on the right. He's on the left. Hits it with the left after chesting it down, and it's a clinical finish right into that bottom corner. But yeah, as I was saying, I can't count many games at all where we've battered anyone. They're all win by 1 or occasionally 2 goals. We're not doing many 3-4-0 wins. I mean, to be fair, I know every game in the Premier League is hard, but occasionally you do have a bit of a battering, but not for us. We're always
Well, not allowed to continue.
really,
He had drifted into the
they're always
offside
rather
position.
tight games, to be
Well,
honest
if
with
he
you.
takes a step back to the ball and then spins in behind, he'll be onside. But he does know where the space is.
Thomas Partey, lovely. Joelinton. Oh, you see what I'm trying? It's very clever,
Got nothing out of it.
but just not clever enough. Joelinton, fuck off.
Sarr. Can he finish?
Blocked out for a
Well, for
corner.
now.
Fortunately, they've only got enough time for a consolation
Deciding to let the play flow,
and not an
now it
equaliser.
will be a booking, Stuart.
I could have
Well,
time for a
as soon as the
4th
ball went dead, he was always
if
gonna book him, and he's absolutely right to do so.
this falls nice. What it does,
The pass could do damage.
does it go in? No, it doesn't. Fuck off. Literally put as much power as I dare into that, and it still rolls perfectly into the hands of the keeper. I didn't want to put any more power than that, because I thought it would just fly wide or fly over. So I put enough power, but the weather, to be fair, really slowed it down. The conditions, it got caught up on the wetness on the surface. Didn't slide off the surface like I wanted it to. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. We've got 3 points. And that helps us massively in the league. But that's not what we've got to worry about next episode. It's Carabao Cup next episode. We're semi-final first leg against Reading, at Reading. And now we're back into second, 2 points off top. And with that win, back above Arsenal. So I'll see you next episode for our first leg of the semi-finals. And as most people prefer, it is away from home. What's great. I'll see you next episode for that. Like, subscribe, take care, and bye-bye.